God damn, this is such a weird and unique place, and it looks so much cooler during the day as well. I haven't heard anyone, so I doubt that anybody is here. The only issue I've got is that what we've just heard. I don't know if there's any zombies around, because they can be super, super quiet, and you can be deceived into thinking that there's nothing there. Then you turn a corner and all hell breaks loose. So let's just check our corners before or while we're doing any looting. Let's see what we can get. Just headed back here just so we could get that too, just so we could loot anything up, because after that previous episode we lost quite a little bit of stuff, but we made a lot of progress in the previous episode, so I'm not too worried about it. Paper. Also, I got a lot of comments from you guys, one of which, let me just get rid of the shotgun for a second, is the compass. I was saying that with the latest update I wasn't quite sure where the compass had gone, and you guys said if you use focus you can see at the top of the screen, which is super helpful, so thank you for that. Also, another comment which is really going to help me out, especially when I'm going to try and push another one of those bunkers, is the fact that we can now use, or I suppose we could always use, fireworks as a distraction for the sentries. A lot of you guys said that you can do that, and I'm absolutely going to be testing it if we can get our hands on some more. So, I love those comments, guys. Keep them coming. It's really going to help me survive. Let's cut up some underwear so we've got some extra rags that we can use. I mean, even though that's 38%, I'm still going to hold on to it. This is damaged. Okay. Oh, I think somebody actually mentioned about if you take an animal out, make sure that you try and get a bone hook, I think it was, and you can repair your backpack with it. Which is amazing if that is the case. If you can use all of the parts of the animal so nothing goes to waste, well, the majority of the animal. I love that idea. God damn, this is thick. I am just taking my time with this area for little things like this. I mean, usually you'd think that just running off the edge of this or just dropping off the edge of this would be fine, but I don't know, maybe Scum's going to throw some real life stuff into the equation, and that is definitely high enough to break an ankle or two, so I don't want to chance it. I've not really come across anything. I mean, I'm finding a lot of scrap, but something's telling me that I really shouldn't be holding on to that just now. That could be cool. A candle is ignitable wick embedded in a wax or another flammable solid substance such as tallow that provides light, and in some cases a fragrance. It can also be used to provide heat, a user's method of keeping time. I'm going to keep hold of that. I did get a few comments from people asking to make sure that I don't stop showing the looting process in SCUM because you guys find it really enjoyable. And I'll always include it just in case there's anything that I don't know what it does, and you guys can give me a little bit of a heads up with it, like you have in the previous episode and previous episodes to that. So you guys don't have to worry too much about that. The only instance in where I won't show it is if it's something we've seen a million times. God, this is such a cool area. There's a lot to kind of board up and kind of hunker down with. Like if we were to fix doors onto this, we'd have to worry about this bit here as well because it's all broken down, but as a super low-key area just to get your head down for a few hours. God, I don't think there's a cooler spot that I've come across yet. Okay, we got ourselves another Hunter 85, which you'll remember is the 22 rifle, but we found a fair amount of ammunition for this thing, and it came in real useful, especially when we made the suppressor for it, so I'm actually going to make a little bit of room for that. I'm going to throw it in the backpack. 45 ACP. Keep hold of them. Why not? We got the space for it. Baseball cap. And a leather backpack. That's actually kind of a cool backpack. How many spaces does it have? Yeah, no. There's no way we're swapping it for that. Cool, though. You haven't got anything else. Got one more section of ladders to go up. So I'm systematically just checking each of these towers in case there's anything that we want to take. The sun's rapidly going down, though, so we are going to be cruising through nighttime towards the next location. Right. This is something that I did want to take a look at, the boots. We're on 98% with the military ones. And these hiking boots, durable hiking boots made for every weather and situation. I don't know what are more durable. Let's stick with the military boots. They've been serving us okay so far, and it doesn't look like they've lost too much durability, so alright, on to the next tower. Well, so far, we're not really finding anything to shout about. I mean, we found the 22 rifle, some ammunition, 45 ACP rounds. But, oh, and oh, there's another different backpack. What's that one? Oh, that's actually got quite a lot of space too, but it's so bright. Yeah, even if, I mean, it had the same space as this one, that's so bright and you can be seen from a mile away. Let's switch that back. It is cool, though, to know that there's different variations of backpacks and clothing and stuff. Oh, my... I'll get the heart pumping. My God. So I was saying to you guys, sometimes you just don't hear them. And there's nothing else. Yeah, I just want to get out of this place now. We didn't see a single one. And then he was just asleep at the top of this. That is legitimately one of the worst scares I've ever had. And I've played a lot of weird stuff. But that, because I was talking to you guys, it just made it all the worse because I did not expect it. I've been up so many of those towers, I'd say like 6 to 7 of them. And there was nothing. Not a single peep of a zombie up there. And that one was just laid down and it was waiting for us to get into the very top step of that ladder. And that's when it decided to get up. My God. Something about this game, man. There's the town. Let's see how we're doing before we head into there. Yeah, we need something to eat. These bugs are not cutting it. I can try and fill my stomach up with as many of these grubs as possible. I don't think it's really going to do the trick until we get ourselves a full meal. Some mushrooms there as well, which might help. Just get as much of this down as we possibly can before we head in. God, and I can't tell you guys how excited I am. There's been whispers about wolves being added to SCUM. I've not seen anything concrete yet, but I've seen a few people that play the game a lot talking about it's potentially coming to the game, or at least I think they've said there's talk about them being added, along with some extra other stuff, aside from the puppets / zombies, which would be amazing, or at least I think it'd be an amazing addition to the game. Packs of wolves running around at nighttime. You don't just have to worry about the bears. There's also another threat. Zagorje. I probably butchered that. Okay, so I'm really not about using all the durability on my axes, so just made a spear real quick, because I know I can keep them at bay with this thing. And a few well-placed shots to the head should do the trick of getting rid of them. Don't know where that came from. Let's be really quiet with this. Metal pipe. That's a player. For a second I thought that was him, but it's not. It's just a zombie in the middle of the road. They definitely headed that way. So, I mean, we could keep pushing that way in hopes that I catch whoever that was on a blind spot. I'm gonna leave that there. I've just thrown that flare down in hopes that that person's not in the police station. I could have swore that I just heard the ATV again for a second. Alright. I'm going to try and clear the police station, and then I think we're going to keep it moving. I can't really loot this place up, knowing that there's somebody here. Sounds like there's a couple in this place. Oh, we found an MP5. Having been adopted by 40 nations and numerous military, law enforcement, intelligence, and security organizations, this is the shorter version of the MP5 with no stock. That actually uses 9mm as well, and we have that. Let's unpack that real quick. Am I just going to chamber one round at a time? Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, it's a weapon that we can use, but I would rather not, you know? I'd rather not. we're okay. A little bit worried there for a second. I thought that guy's going to back us into a corner, but I got that one trapped in that room. Just go, just go. Yep, got one following. It's the armored one as well. I wouldn't mind checking out that store, to be honest, because that's probably got a bottle of water or something inside of it. And that we can use. Can opener. Absolutely holding on to that in case we find any food. I keep finding these glasses everywhere. Some paper. Raincoat. What we got right now? Nothing? Let's equip that then. Some extra slots. It is bright, but I mean, it's not a bright yellow or a bright red one. I think I should be alright. Let's see how we're looking. Yeah, we should be okay. Ooh, hip flask. A thin flask for holding liquor. This one marks our 2nd anniversary. That's cool. Okay, we'll hold on to that. I need to defecate. Okay. Well, this looks like a good a spot as any, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, I'm not cutting away for this. You guys are watching it. I've just pooped out an M1911. So this isn't unheard of. I actually did this on the very first time that I played SCUM. Oh, that's so badass too. And there we go. Nice. So we got some 45 ACP chambered now in our brand new M1911. Didn't expect that, but we'll take what we can get. Some pumpkins, some bread. Sometimes there are things behind it that you want to check for. Yeah, pumpkins and bread so far. Usually there's a zombie laid down on the floor as well. What's actually better to take here? Let's not do that. Let's check the taste of it. Check taste. Slightly off. Okay, I guess I can leave you there for now. Let's see the bread. The bread actually lasts quite a while, and it's definitely easier to put inside your inventory. It's raw as well. Like, that's good bread. I wanted to do this since we picked it up. Let's just ignite the flare. That's a really cool color. And then get rid of it as far as we can. They're really good for distractions though. If I find any more, I'm definitely going to hold on to them if I've got space. And let's make a little bit of room for this bread then. Oh! Okay, I'm trying to be really, really quiet with this because, as you can probably tell, I didn't expect it to be this. Right, we got 2 of them down there. There's 3. Where can I lure those things into just to get them away? These tents have got to have something good in them. They really do. If there's ever a spot where you think you're going to find good loot, it's places like this. There's no windows in this building either, so I can't just hop in. Right, there's none of them in here. Got a bottle over there too. That's what we needed. Is that an armored one? Oh shit, it is as well. Shit. What we got? 2 rounds left. I've gone around the back for some reason. Let's see how much of this we can drink. My bladder's full. I'm gonna need to piss. Oh my god, he glitched through the wall. I thought that was it. We okay? Sick. Put this away for a second. Oh my god. That's twice today I've had the shit scared out of me because of these things. I mean, at least we found those slugs, so it definitely had the stopping power that we needed. I was just taking a drink too. Such a cheap way of them to get you like that when they glitch through the wall. He definitely didn't come in through the window, at least as far as I can tell they didn't. It seems to be the same thing as what happened when I climbed that massive chimney where you just kind of phase through the sides of it. Tactical vest. Wasn't the way that I wanted that to go down, but we made it work. Now let's see what all the fuss was about for this place. Nothing. Some lockers. Different types of hat. Don't think I'm going to take those. I'm happy with the one I've got. These green cases, they're just screaming military to me, and I'm really hoping that... In the back of my mind, I'm like, if we find an M4 or something, that'd be real nice, but... highly unlikely, considering what we've been finding. Some shotgun shells, though. Which are... birdshot? Yeah, they're the same. Okay, right, let's join those up. You down there. Let's check these out as well. What are you? Ooh, vest. Stab-proof vest. 53%. Just some hats. Not really too bothered about taking a hat. I would really like a weapon or something. Oh. Speak of the devil. No, we've already got a Hunter 85. Is there really nothing else? And some wire cutters. Which I'm not entirely sure why we would need those. There was something else as well. Another pistol? I'm guessing these are scattered around the place in like some kind of celebration for SCUM. That one looks kind of beat up though. Whereas ours... let's see what percentage ours is. Is 98%. Yeah, that's 67. I think we're alright with what we've got. Yeah, there wasn't really much here then. I mean, again, it's like I keep saying in pretty much every episode. It's risk versus reward. If you choose to come to these areas, you might find really good gear, or you might find nothing. And in this case, I mean, we really didn't find anything. Unless I've not searched everything that needs to be searched, which I think I have. There wasn't really much here. Okay, we're going to grab our pumpkin, and we're just going to keep it moving. I do want to take a look at that lake, though, see if anything's around it. What is that? Looks like a type of shotgun or something. The SDASS. Okay. Put this away and take a look at this. Oh, MP5. Wait, please tell me this fits into this. And... oh, it does! Oh my god. Is this just an upgrade on the shotgun that we have? What is it? 22%? I need a gun cleaning kit. Hopefully that'll fix it. What's this? Just some socks? Yeah, we're going to take a load off in here for a while. Do I want to get rid of this then? Yeah, the 22 rifle, like, we've been there, done that. Let's go for something different. Let's just throw you in there. And it frees up a little bit of space too. And it's such a badass looking gun. 12M compact, often called the badass, I guess, is a light pump action shotgun. Its impressive damage and fire rate make it perfect for close combat action. It uses the 12 gauge shotgun shells, and it can fit up to 7 shells. What can the one that we currently have fit up to? Is it 6? Okay, so it's 6, so it's 1 extra shell. I don't know, I like this though. It reminds me, like I've told you guys before, it reminds me of the Terminator one. That's a pig just laid down, isn't it? Right, last time I shot an animal was the deer, and it was with the bird shot or buckshot. Wait, let's have a look what it was. It was the bird shot. Let's see what this does. Took it out pretty quick and clean. Whoa. I think this is like another military zone. And there's nothing here. Okay, yeah, I don't really want to mess with that just now. Let me go back and get my pig. We will take a look at that, but not right now. Yeah, one of you guys told me that if you basically take everything you can from an animal, you can get a bone that, I think if you use it with thread, you can essentially repair your backpack with it. Craft bone needle. I think this is what you guys were talking about. I'm going to keep doing that then. If it's worth me having these things on me to repair my backpack, which has everything in, and I may as well make a few of them, right? If I'm not going to use all of the meat and the fat, because it seems to be glitched right now, and I still don't know why it's doing that, by the way. But it makes sense to make these bone needles so we can repair stuff. Alright, let's take note of what we got then real quick. So, 2 Block 21 magazines, found an MP5K, the S- shotgun, got another axe as a backup and a crowbar as well. Some extra stuff in terms of sewing kits, some extra shells. I rolled all the rags up into a bundle of them to save a little space. The M1911 and of course the bone needles, some ammo. We got a flask as well, which is one of the better finds for this episode because I definitely needed that. I mean, if I didn't find the water bottle, which I'm probably going to turn into a suppressor, I mean, this thing is going to really help. So obviously I can store water with it. Some scissors, gunpowder, some extra food. A lot of ammunition. I didn't get a chance to light my candle, but we'll get to that. Before we actually end, I wanted to have a look at what these things look like. So, let's take a look at this. Let's see. So this can hold 7 rounds. I think, yeah, it's only got 6 in it. I mean, it's seen better days. But my god, this thing looks like it's really going to pack a punch. Right, let's put you back inside there. And let's take a look at the MP5K next. This thing is apparently the baby brother to the MP5. God damn, that looks mean. That looks really nice. And it can hold 30 rounds of 9mm. This thing should tear anybody up, or anything up for that matter, if I get rushed by any zombies or anything. Famous last words. What else we got? Let's put you back in there. And the M1911, which we got by some really strange means, but hey, we'll take it. We'll take what we can get. Really nice too, like the way it's engraved on the side. And it's fully loaded, ready to go. It got us out of a bit of a pickle over there, actually, with that kind of military zone with the tents and stuff. So it's already worth its weight in gold. And I think that's about it. Aside from organizing my inventory and stuff like that and making sure everything's loaded up, we're looking pretty good to go. Sector C2. Ooh, look, that's right up there. You see, I know I'm near the dude with the ATV. This is where we saw him. And he was going that way. So like I said before, he could possibly go up on this road or this way. I think with that being said, with us having quite a successful day so far, we had a couple of real squeaky moments where it could have gone real south for us, but we managed to get out of there with our life, and we came out with a lot of good loot too. So I think this is where we're going to end it. But as always, if you guys have got any cool comments that I can use to survive, I'll definitely read up on them. As always, if you are enjoying it, drop a like below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one.